I'm Dr. Renee Young of Young Naturopathic Center for Wellness in Los Gatos, California. Do you have metabolic syndrome? Often I have patients ask me this, Dr. Young, do you think I have metabolic syndrome? And they have an idea of what metabolic syndrome is, but they're not totally sure. So metabolic syndrome is a combination of risk factors you have that increase your risk of heart disease and stroke. So metabolic syndrome includes patients that have an abnormally large abdominal waist size compared to the rest of their body. It's sometimes referred to as an apple shape. So if your waist circumference isn't appropriate for your body size, if you're accumulating more weight in your abdomen, that is one of the risk factors. Another risk factor for metabolic syndrome is having high levels of triglycerides. Triglycerides are a portion of your cholesterol that often come from your diet. So high triglycerides so far, abdominal obesity, and then the third thing would be to have low levels of HDL. Think about HDL like happy cholesterol. This is your good quality cholesterol. If your HDL is low, that's another risk factor for metabolic syndrome. The fourth risk factor for metabolic syndrome is hypertension or high blood pressure. Elevated blood pressure, again, puts you at risk for heart disease and stroke. The last symptom considered in the 5 common factors for metabolic syndrome is having an elevated or high fasting blood sugar. So if your blood sugar is elevated, then that's another risk factor for metabolic disease. If you think you meet 3 or more of these criteria, you may have metabolic syndrome. I would suggest that you consult with a healthcare provider to differentiate metabolic syndrome from some of the other things that may be going on with you. If you're interested in finding out more, feel free to contact our patient care concierge. She'll set you up with a visit with one of our fabulous doctors so you can figure out whether or not you're at risk for metabolic syndrome. If you like this video and feel the information might be helpful to someone else, please feel free to share it. Send us your comments or questions. If you have questions about metabolic syndrome or other metabolic diseases, we'd be happy to answer them. As always, look forward to helping you and make sure that you are taking care of yourself and your family.
Thank you for watching. For more tips and free updates on how you can be well, please download our free special report, The 9 Hidden Reasons You Are Sick, Fat, and Tired at youngwellnesscenter.com.